EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll go back to Jones on first down. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go forward on fourth. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Crowd begins with a pass. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll work now on second and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That caught by Davis. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Raiders Raiders are going to take over
There's no way
just
the
shy
ball's
of
been going like
midfield.
that bad to where I can't get grabbed
Well,
by
that's
it,
the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Okay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Oh, you know what? I'm staying nickel. I'm staying nickel. I'm staying nickel.
They'll run. It's Darren McFadden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Stroud to throw here on first down. Throw over the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Now they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running...
Ooh, are you serious?
There is a lot of space open underneath.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down. To the right side, this is Jones. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Raiders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10. Here's McFadden. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Stroud. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Jones to begin.
Get it.
Trying to avoid tackling there, but the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Throwing on second down, Stroud.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Jones now on 1st and 10. A short gain up to the 20. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one is caught by Mooney. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Here's Stroud. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
There it is coming.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A give to Jones, heading right. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and long. Tight end going in motion here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion.
60 average, 60 ready, go.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Unloads downfield.
Thank you,
And
holy
the
shit.
Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing is Stroud. Left side in the hands of London. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get it! Hurt! Hurt! Right there! Hurt! Go, Reed! Go! Hey! Smash Bronco!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Stroud. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. On play action, Stroud. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls...
And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown, Dolphins. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's Jones.
Oh, just tackle him, man.
And he's going to be marked
All
down
up, no
up
reason.
around the 33. He'll drop to throw.
Thank you.
A throw
Thank
right
you.
side is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Saints are going to get the football at their own 23.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Vegas. They'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here comes McFadden, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run. It's McFadden. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. On the ground, it's McFadden. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Stroud to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Now Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being...
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now Jones into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. Open downfield is Parkinson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the ground now with Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll run it here with Jones. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. That's London. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt, and that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock. From the gun, here's Stroud.
Whoa!
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. The return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He puts some air under a deep throat. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. And the Texans bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the